So the emphasis of today's video, and honestly, hopefully my content for the rest of this year, is to show you how much impact you can have on clutter in your home in like minutes, seconds per day. So not having to focus on doing big challenges or super like intense days or spending the entire weekend decluttering, but simply making it part of your normal routine. And specifically in this video, I want to highlight and show you how important and how helpful it is to have a donation, a permanent donation station in your home. It's a specific spot. You put all of your donations, outgoing items until they leave the house. So I am going to show you a haul of things I have got rid of recently and show you how everything that we got rid of were items that we just sort of came across as we were moving through our normal routines, and we were able to just identify them and with almost zero effort, toss them into our donation station until they are ready to leave our house. When you watch the haul, you'll see that I reference the summer a lot. This content and this haul was actually done like at the end of the summer, and just before school started, so end of August. I think all these lessons are good no matter what time of year. I think they're super productive, super helpful, so I hope you enjoy. For anyone who's new, my name is Marianne. I live here in Canada with my kids, husband and kids ages 6 and 8, and I make videos on simplifying life and motherhood through easy organization and decluttering. If you're interested in that topic, please like and subscribe for more, and let's get into it. Item number one is actually kind of emotional, kind of sentimental to me. This is Leo's first ever piggy bank, his only piggy bank. He is 7 years old. He is our oldest and firstborn. It has been in his bedroom since he's been born, and not only do I love the look of it, like I think it's super cute, but teaching my kids about money and savings and earnings and spending and all that is important to me, so it's kind of like a little sentimental thing to me. However, now that he's 7, he's got to the point where he like actually wants to spend his money and count it and like understands kind of what things are worth. So in order to teach that, this was a bit difficult because obviously like it's a traditional piggy bank, so getting money in and out is not easy. So he has transitioned to the most hilarious wallet that he thinks is so cool that I think he just got picked up at my mom's house one day. But anyway, we are getting rid of this, and it's in perfect condition still. So I'm hoping that like another little kid can really enjoy this and have this in their bedroom as they grow up as well. Item number 2 is another Leo thing, and these are tiny little hockey gloves. We are obviously, like I said, here in Canada, so hockey is like a huge part of everyone's life, I guess. Not me personally, but he has like another couple of pairs. These were a little tiny ones that I think we got him for Christmas maybe 2 or 3 years ago even, and he just played with when he did mini. He had little mini sticks, and it's very cute. However, we don't need them anymore. He has other pair, and I asked both him and Scott and confirmed that we can let them go. Okay, so we have been to a bunch of free community events in our area. Like it's all, like I said, it's been summer holidays, and I think these particular things, like, and with these events we go to often, the kids pick up so much swag and like random free things off tables before I can even see what they're doing. I instantly put these in the donate bin, and they are leaving our house today. Okay, this is a cooler bag that we have been using. If you follow me on Instagram, you know we love our Bud Light cooler. We use it all the time for barbecues. However, the kids are getting bigger and their appetites are getting bigger, so this is not quite big enough anymore, and we realized we had a separate one, like a secondary one that was a bit bigger, and I think it'll work a bit better for us moving forward. It's also some ugly free one that we got, I think, from Scott's parents. However, it works, it's functional, and I'm fine with it. So, but I definitely don't need 2 of these, so I'm gonna let this one go. End of an era, really. We use that a lot. A couple of Father's Days ago, so like maybe a year or 2 ago, I took the kids to the thrift shop and told them to each pick something for Scott as their gift, which I love the idea of in theory because super cute. It's teaching them how to like choose things for other people and surprise other people, and obviously because the items are thrifted, they're usually inexpensive, and it's something that, you know, not adding any clutter or any like junk to the world. However, what I did learn is that at that point, they are not very good at picking stuff he will actually use. So this was Leo's pick. It was like, I don't know, I think it's for like racing, some kind of, Scott never used it. He would never use this for anything. So we hid that a couple years ago, and again, we just happened to stumble upon it. So I'm like, throw that in the donate bin so that Leo forgets. He's never thought about it again or asks where it is, so we'll get rid of that quietly and it will leave our house. One thing we did this summer is I moved around our And I think that's why we found that little helmet, is we moved around in our garage. We've always had like a huge tote that we use as our like outdoor toy bin for like bats and balls and stuff. But it was starting to drive me a bit crazy because I needed more space. We rejigged things and I stole a few like cupboards and drawers that Scott had previously been using for his golf repair. And we took all his stuff out and he has to find a home for all of that. And we used it, set it up for like the kids' baseball gloves, sports equipment, and all their beach toys, that kind of thing. And it's worked really well, which feels amazing when they actually put stuff away where I asked them to. Anyway, when I was doing this, I found a few things in the garage. I'm like, honestly, I don't even know what these are, but Scott's just said we can get rid of those, so perfect. It's like we don't even have a discussion. I'm just moving things around. He's like, we don't need those, get rid of them. Perfect. I put them in the donate pile. That's how easy and how systematic decluttering is for us and our family now. Over the summer, the spring and summer, I volunteered. I did a little volunteer work for a local organization, community organization. And afterwards, when I finished it a few weeks ago, they gave me these beautiful like wine glasses, or like, I don't know what you call them, cocktail glasses. Anyway, they're very nice. They're lovely. They have their logo on them, which is really nice. However, I know myself and I will absolutely never use these glasses. So I didn't even unpack them. I left them right in the little gift box, and I will donate those, and someone in the community who's affiliated with that organization maybe will use them and like them. And again, didn't even think about it, didn't spend any time on it. I literally took them from my car and put them directly into the donate area. I don't think I even told Scott I got them. Just have it, just got rid of them instantly. A couple of weeks ago, I was out thrifting and I found the perfect basket for Annie Rose's laundry. This is her old laundry basket that she had since birth. This was actually part of a baby gift, which I actually loved as a baby gift for when the kids were born. I think maybe even we got it when Leo was born. It had like a bunch of like baby stuff in it, probably diapers, I don't remember. And it's all wrapped up, and we have been using this basket for the kids since then. So 7+ years we have been using this basket. It's been so handy. However, I don't know if you can tell in the video, but it's like a pretty small laundry basket. So she's 6 now, and obviously her clothes are growing up as well and getting bigger. And so this was like, it was too small. Like her clothes were overflowing. We only do laundry once a week, so 1 week of clothes was overflowing. So I've been on the lookout for a while for a like bigger basket that she can basically use now until she leaves for university. And so it fit in that she has this little tiny spot where her laundry basket fits, and this basket fit perfectly. It was $10. It was strong, sturdy wicker, and I know it will last her, and so I was super pumped about that. So anyway, we brought it home. She was happy with it. I loved it. We put it there. We've been using it, and I thought I spent about like 90 seconds, 30 seconds maybe thinking, can we use this anywhere in our house? Leo's got a basket. We've got a basket. It's small. It could be used for something else. No, I can't. So I instantly just put it right into our donate bin. We pretty much always try to follow the one in and one out rule, and so as soon as that new item came out, I knew we could get rid of the old one, and that's exactly what we did. I mentioned that I keep a lot of my work items in our garage, which I do. However, I also have storage in our basement, which is like in our unfinished laundry area, which isn't pretty, but it's very functional. I have just a simple shelving unit there where I keep a lot of like our bins. So basically I keep a very simple, minimal like inventory of bins and baskets and product that we use all the time for clients. However, and I usually reset this area like once a week or once every 2 weeks. When I'm doing that, I'll sometimes go through and I'm like, you know what, I've had some of this stuff forever. Like, why am I holding on to this? Like these little items, which are cute, I love them, but I've just never found a home for them. And it's not an item that we use regularly, typically because if we're gonna use something this small, the client probably already has something like this that we can use. Same with this, we bought this for an office job. Honestly, I'm gonna say almost 2 years ago, maybe. And it was a set of 2, like I got 2 little magazine racks. I only ended up using one for the job, and so I've been keeping this one thinking I could use it for another project, and we've done countless offices since then and never used it. So again, I can probably just let that go. It wasn't that expensive, and if I ever need one in the future again, we can just buy it. I think in one of my last videos, I swapped out the toy baskets. And so with that, I ended up not needing, I had these little inserts, which I've used again for years in our little toy bin. Yeah, we just didn't need them anymore. So I'm getting rid of those. And with that, I literally was just like, I'll put the toys away. And as I'm putting the toys away, I'm like, wow, I can't close this toy box, like it's too full. So I'll pick out like one thing and I'll say, hey, do you guys need this, or are you guys playing with it? And if both of them say no, they don't care about it, then I let it go. So this stuffed animal, they've never slept with it. I don't even recognize it. I don't know where it came from. I know that has really no special meaning to anyone, and it's also in great condition. So I know that if I donate this, someone will actually buy it and a kid will actually love it. And like you could, like a grandparent could gift this because it was still in totally perfect condition, and it's actually really cute. And this is a great example of having boundaries, physical boundaries on categories. So we have a few different little areas where our toys, kids items live. And if those areas get to the point where we can't fit everything into those boundaries, those baskets or bins, then we know we have to let something go. And this is a perfect example. As soon as I pulled this out, I was able to close the toy bin and everything fit again. So one simple little action and kind of resets the whole area. Another little toy item or kid item was earlier in the summer. I forget why, maybe just as like a special treat, but it's like we got the set, you know how it comes in a pack of 6, which we don't normally get. So when we got those, I said these would be great for toys. So we taped up the top, like after we ate the cereal, and they used the boxes for playing restaurant and playing store. But after months kind of go by, they are starting to look like rougher and rougher. They're starting to get crushed in the toy box. And I noticed that they just weren't playing with them anymore. So I just asked them, are you okay to get rid of these? And they said yes. And so I will just recycle those. And we have these pair of water wings. I feel like I was packing them every time we went to a pool or beach, but they would never put them on. They're at the point where they're kind of learning to swim on their own, or Leo's basically knows how to swim. They would prefer to stay in the shallow end than to wear these. So I know there's 0 point in keeping these, and I also know that they're still in good condition and they don't have holes. So I can pass those on so that someone littler who's still in the water wing phase can use them. This summer, we were at a friend's house and their daughter was done with a few of her bike helmets, including a hilarious cute one that had a little bow on top, and Anya loved it. So she tried it on and they were getting rid of it. So she took it home with her and she's been wearing it ever since. So it got to the point like, why do I have 3 kids' helmets in the garage? Honestly, the bow one fit 1,000 times better. This one never really fit her well. I don't know why. It just did not sit on her head properly. Maybe it was too big. Anyway. It's still in great condition, so we are going to let this one go and we will keep her bow one. For Father's Day, we got Scott a new bike seat. He has a bike and I'm trying to encourage him to ride it to work. We live so close to his work, he can easily ride it to work and back, but he has not been doing that. So we got him, and he says that his old bike seat was terrible. So we got him the new one. We gave it like a few weeks, maybe a couple months for him to try it and make sure that he liked the new one, and he decided, yes, I do. So there's absolutely no reason for us to keep this old bike seat. We can donate that and someone can use it if they're like repairing their own bike. So at the very beginning of the season, she did need training wheels, and hers on her bike were broken. So we ended up buying these brand new ones, I think at Walmart or Canadian Tire, I can't remember. So we got these for her, and she did use them and she did need them for probably 6 weeks, maybe 8 weeks. But now we are completely done with them. So I know that I'm totally fine. I can part with those and someone can use them for theirs. I have a little pile of books I am getting rid of. These have all been in my side table. I feel like I preach this topic a lot about like not keeping books you are not going to read, but this time I was also guilty of this. I was keeping these books in my bedside table for a while. Like I've had them for some of them several months, and I did start them, but they're all great books in perfect condition. So I'm going to pass all of those on to our little free library in our area. Same thing with this. Same thing with this one recipe book. My mom actually got this for me, got it for me as in, I'm pretty sure she just took it from my aunt's nursing home because they just had it sitting there. I'm sure it's from like 1990 or something, but it had like a few good recipes in it, but I took out the ones I wanted and I kept it for a couple months. I'm like, I haven't been referring to this, so I know I don't need it, so I can pass that on too. a couple more free water bottles. Where did these come from? I honestly have no idea. Sometimes I'm like, does Leo just pick these up off the road? I don't even know. They look like they've neither have been ever been used, but we do not need them. We don't need any more water bottles. We have our stash that we need. This bin, if you have bins like this, these are amazing for collecting small things to donate. So if you have, like, say you're just like going through like your makeup and you're getting rid of nail polish that's never been opened, or tiny markers, you're going through all of your markers before school starts and you're gonna donate some of them. These, if you ever get like bins like this that your items are in, instead of just throwing it in the garbage, put this as part of your donation station and use this for putting all your donations in. It works really well. I have been collecting all of our, like, the freebies that the kids are getting from Happy Meals over the summer. They somehow con my mom into taking them out, I swear, every single time she babysits for lunch. And so, like, Wendy's, they get this whole little Play-Doh kit. I don't even, like, if they haven't opened it, I literally just pick it up off the counter and put it into the bin. I would say once out of 1,000 times they ever ask for it again. And even if they do, I'm like, oh, I don't know where it is. And then they just drop it and they never look for it. They don't care. Like, all these free Minions, we have a million of these Minion things. And so I will donate all of those together. Even the little books are cute. And the books are actually pretty decent, but we don't need any more books and we have plenty. The kids get a lot of these snap bracelets too from treat bags. Like kids treat bags. Some will sometimes just shove the stuff right in there if it's stuff that I know that, or like, they're not going to play with it, it will just clutter up our house. And then we will eventually donate this or pass it along to a teacher who can use it for prizes in their classroom. And oh my gosh, lastly, the kids' clothes. So many kids' clothes. This is the one thing I would say it actually took me 30 minutes maybe to do. It still didn't take long. We went through the kids' clothes because I just wanted to do a quick inventory before we made our list for back to school items. I've separated girls and boys. The girl stuff, I have a friend I can pass along to. The boy stuff, I think I might actually we have a buy nothing group in our area, like a Facebook group. And so I might put them on there because I think they would be great for back to school clothes for someone. And imagine getting that little haul. Like, they're not in perfect condition, but I think they'd be perfect for someone for school clothes for a grade 1 or an SK kid. And yeah, I'm gonna get rid of those and it's gonna feel really good and we will clear up space. And that is everything. I hope that gives you guys some ideas and inspiration. Hope this shows you that you can do so much and have so much impact in seconds and a few minutes every single day, and that making this part of your normal routine can have such an impact. So I will see you guys again very soon for more decluttering and simple organization, and I hope you have a great day. Bye guys.